Hi guys, we're back. So at this point, yeah, okay, roger that.
I need the other source of my power.
So I'm gonna put your headphones back on.
By the power of
Okay,
Grayskull.
the biggest thing you need to be careful of is reaching up high, because there's a fan there. It's not on. Return. Okay, put these back on. I can leave you one free if you want.
No, give me the full.
You're like, no, never. All right, go back to those apps. That app thing you saw before. Okay. And then press Skyrim.
Launch.
So, the controls here are going to be your hardest thing to learn. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. Give me just a minute, actually, because I can actually show the game right, and that's gonna fuck you up bad.
Why wouldn't it show up right before?
Just trust me on this. Okay, actually, it's working great. Perfect. Okay, so I don't need this. I can just keep that up there. Hi, this is me. Perfect. You can see everything, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, so what you need to do, just continue. Don't worry about making a new one. It takes forever. Press grip. Grip is the button right here.
Okay.
And press continue, yeah. So Skyrim's controls are a bit bizarre. So hold this hand real quick. First of all, please put the straps on or I'm going to kill you. I can help you out.
Ah!
Yeah. So you're in solitude right now. So here's a strap. Rub your hand. Good. Hold. Same thing. Hands out. I feel like a caretaker. But that's okay.
I can't hear anything.
Okay, you're not hearing these great jokes. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to teach you the controls.
No, I can't hear the game. I can hear you just fine.
Oh. I don't know if we're getting any audio for the game. Okay. So real quick, just to get you moving a little bit.
We're already moving. I'm stuck for some reason.
Can you let me teach you? There you go.
Oh, you're doing the thing.
So you move it on the trackpad. Now there's two ways of turning. So you can rotate by pressing the trackpad on your right hand. So you can just press it right or left. Just actually press it, sorry. So grip here. Oh boy.
Hang on, I got it. Grip.
So if you actually press the right or left side of that, you'll turn. Now of course you can also literally just turn.
Yeah.
That C button only gets you this menu, okay?
Nope. There we go. Nope. There we go. All right.
So if you press down on the button, you're going to be sprinting. So you actually could just hold your hand on the actual button.
Now we're in sprinting.
Yep. So if you just put your finger on it without pressing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right. Do me a favor, walk a couple steps back here.
Back that way.
Yeah. I'm just going to guide you. Perfect. Okay. Now, if you look down real quick at your feet, that circle, that kind of blue circle, that's where you started standing. Just know that, but you don't have to move at this point.
Okay.
Okay, anyway. So, here's the deal. Trigger buttons are going to take your weapons out, which right now is fucking fire. So you can point that shit wherever the fuck you want. Left hand is nothing right now. So left hand you can literally punch with, which is fucking sweet. If you press up on your right trackpad, you'll then go to the favorites, which I have a few weapons on.
I'm so tall.
So, funny thing is, there's... Oh, jeez!
Are you going, bitch?
Okay, he's going to punch me in the face, guys. So, he's seeing the appeal already. Saying, yeah, so you're so tall because I play this game sitting before, and if you sit, you're like a midget, unless...
How do I put my weapons away?
You hold the button above the trackpad. Now you're getting talked to because you broke the law.
Oh, there we go. I'll pay off my bounty.
He's just trying to waste all my money.
Hey.
So, first of all, you are very tall, but everything should still feel pretty darn big. Isn't it kind of amazing?
So let's hang on.
So if you press up on the trackpad again. No, that's the button. You're good. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
This is my save, so I haven't discovered everything just yet.
Prepare the laser. Pew pew.
That is actually what you're going to do here.
I mean, I knew that. Alright, let's go.
Hi, kitten.
Ivarsted, speak to the Roberts.
I cannot figure out how to get to High Hrothgar again.
You gotta go to Ivarsted.
I know, but like you have to walk some weird direction.
Oh no, you have to go to... Is it Ivarsted? No, it's down here. It's Riverwood. You get to go, like, this area.
Ah, you might be right. You know more about this shit than I do.
I don't actually... It's not. I don't think it's Iris. Is it Iris? Yeah, because you have to speak to the graveyard.
Yeah, but it's impossible to get there.
Yeah, how do I normally get here?
So I think you go to Riften and then go there. I did discover Riften.
I still have no game out.
Well, I can try and get in there and change it for you. Do you want me to do that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hold tight. Hello, 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 like this. Like this. Ooh, I think it's this problem here.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. Okay, now you should be hearing stuff for sure.
Yeah. Oh, there's a dragon.
There's gonna be dragons. So again, that's kind of what I've learned is the most fun thing to do.
How do I jump?
Your left hand grip. If you want to crouch, it's hold that same thing. Hold it, yeah. Anyway, swimming is gonna be scary at first, but you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. So big thing again. What I've learned that's really fun to do. Someone's saying next time you stream VR, you can watch VR. That's true.
I want to catch you.
So you actually have to put your hand on it and press the right touchpad, which you're doing.
Press the right what?
Touchpad.
Oh, I thought it was a trigger.
Nah. You wish it was a trigger. But see, then this is always going to happen, because it's super fucking annoying. Eventually you get the controls really good, but it is kind of awkward when you start. Don't drown. That would be a big mistake. You're incredibly encouraged to get a Vive right now. Is that true? Are we actually kind of... Wait till you watch someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Right button, catch salmon.
No, right? Yep, I think you got it. Just fucking die.
I didn't die.
So I have it on easy swim mode, but you can actually have it so you have to do the motions to swim. They have all these different options. Mine's pretty much the one with the least amount of movement, which is kind of stupid. So, again, if you press the favorite buttons, you can try different weapons, or you can put a shield up, which is fun too. But you have to actually equip it. So
Nope.
Go back again. Nope, that's too high. So press just up on the trackpad itself on the right hand. You can do it that way too, but that's your favorites right there. So left trigger, obviously left hand, right trigger is right hand. Yep, shields work exactly like you would expect them to. So here's a cool thing that I don't encourage you to try, but you can position your hands however you want. So you can actually put your your right hand, in like a overhand, like fucking javelin throwing position. And like actually because you don't need that hand for anything. So like, you can fucking hoplite for sure. Because once you said, oh, get a spear, I was like, yup. Give me 2 steps backwards. Perfect. Alright, I know I'm moving you around a lot. Could this be the triumphant return of Shield Puncher? Honestly, I've been doing that a lot. You just have no weapon and just fucking punch people after blocking shit. It's so much fun.
I'm gonna get that spider.
Spider?
Spider, right there.
Fucking skiing right now. One thing you do, it's hard to kind of get an idea of your, there you go. Kick the shit out of it. It's hard to get an idea of your, like, range sometimes. But you get used to it. Especially with weapons like this that are DLC weapons. Didn't see that one coming. This guy thinks some kind of
How do you power attack?
I think if you press the trigger while attacking. Okay, I was right. Meanwhile, behind D Marks, my cat's fighting me. No one can see it. Ow, fuck. No, but for real, shield punching's super fun. Just punching people is fun because you're just fucking punching them. Also, archery is super fun because you're literally doing the motions for it. I do have a couple of mods on, by the way, guys, in case you were wondering. I have the one for better trees, although they don't load in right all the time, which pisses me off. I have one for random weather conditions. I have one for better looking people. Obviously, I have immersive weapons and armors. Because funny story about Skyrim VR It is just a mod on Skyrim Special Edition. So literally, if you look at the mod manager for this game, there's another mod called VR. And it's just the same game, exactly. So any mod that works for that will work with this. Although some of them are kind of goofy. Like, you shouldn't have anything with animation changes. But it's still really cool that it works this way. What the fuck? You're like, I won't stab you yet. So the big thing is, like I was saying, so you can walk by actually rotating like that, like you're doing a normal controller. However, what I've been doing to kind of immerse myself a little bit more, I've actually just been rotating where I'm walking to kind of like do it like that. Because that's why I'm telling you can do your overhand shield or overhand lance position, because you can still rotate without having to use the rotate button by literally rotating.
Right.
So like real fights, you're fucking rotating and fucking slashing. The other day, in what was the sweetest thing I ever did, I stabbed someone I couldn't see behind me with a spear. And it was fucking awesome. Because, like, there was 3 wolves, 2 in front of me, I stab, and then I fucking rotate and fucking... Because you're still, you're, like, in the thing. There's stuff happening behind you, obviously. And so you can just do it. And, guys, I apologize about our weird mic setup. I know it's a little bit different than normal. I'm starting to realize that our previous mic setup was not the be-all, end-all that I always say it is. But this was just because we needed to record slightly different. What does this guy want? Why are you fighting him? This poor old orc. Shout is grab on the right, grip on the right. In case you're wondering about that. This is fucking war of attrition. Ooh. It's easy to accidentally shout, though. He doesn't want none of this. No! He's just a man. So again, super duper fun to fucking get into fights. Because like before you're like, alright, fighting, I'm going to swing the thing around, some stuff happens. Just needs a mod to let you dual wield shields. Probably not hard to do. No, because you're going to want to just thrust all the time. Which is what I want to do. Also, when you heal, you feel like a fucking badass. When you use like healing magic, give it a try. You're going to feel like Jesus right away. How do you not feel cool doing that? No, because it's like fucking happening. Like, it's cool as shit. Yeah, I would consider dual wielding shields. Because I do have, because the skill tree is super hard to use in this. Just because like you have to actually go with how these controls work. You eventually get used to it. But it's just fun. I have the bigger trees mod too, by the way, guys. That's why the trees seem so fantastical. Again, the monitor looks a bit bizarre to actually see it. You're just seeing his left eye. But that is what it is. And they do have left-handed modes too, in case you're wondering about that, but it seems like this is functioning well for you. He's running like fucking, like a crazy man. Ooh, that fucking just ran right into a goat. Oh god, don't hit the cat. So, the other day I was playing, and I fucking just smashed a mouse that was not like a real mouse, like my mouse that was on the couch. I just fucking, like, thrusted it so hard, and I hit somehow exactly that, and it was the fucking worst. Give me 1 step backwards. Perfect. You can see there's a menu right there. Then you have to use the trackpad right there.
No, I know. I'm trying to use it like, hold on.
What are you trying to do?
Wait, hang on. No, where was...
Do you want it left hand?
No, I'm trying to go to the menu. Oh, yeah, it's this one.
Yeah. Nothing's ever easy. So it really is kind of tough, and you can tell this game was not made for this. But it's as good as it's going to get. Again, you can have teleport for this. For a lot of people, the actual movement gives them motion sickness. Because the big thing is, when your body feels like it's moving, without you moving, your body notices it right away. So like rotating is what kind of gets it for me sometimes. If I just like rotate without moving my head. Accidentally punching something is a rite of passage for VR. Punch a desk. My friend punched her parents when I showed her. It's the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, it's for sure. Because you get into it. Like, when you're doing the spear, you're like, all right, we're fucking spearing shit. But it's super fun. It is hard to avoid. That's kind of what's attractive about Fallout VR, because you don't have to fucking punch things. You just shoot them. Fallout VR is very fun, by the way. So, this is your first exposure to VR. How do you kind of feel about it?
It's very neat.
Do you feel like this is a new experience?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
What?
It's very interesting. He's afflicted.
I am one of the afflicted.
And why not be 100 feet tall in this game? Why not?
Where are you going?
Returning to High Rock. I'll get across this way.
Whoa!
Hurry, I grasp.
I'm using two phones like a fucking crazy man.
I don't care. Goodbye.
Goodbye! So you
I
like...
gotta find cash.
Don't find cash.
Ah.
I love that you have elected to ski everywhere. The shield bash is so brutal. So what you really might be tempted to do for every fight is just waggle your stick nonstop without any kind of actual form.
Excuse me, did you just throw up all over that spider?
Yeah, it sure look like it. He says he's afflicted somehow. My cat's laying down right next to you, and I'm so scared for her. I'm like, why? Why would you stand right there, cat? But, no, wolves get fucked all day. You picked a good amount of scenery. Are you heading towards that area? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna find the town for you.
I could not fucking do it. And I, like, tried. But I had also just discovered Riften, so... If you're going from there, it might make sense. Hello to the 7 viewers watching us right now. We love each and every 7 of you. You really have elected the skiing method. You should try archery at some point.
Oh no. Oops. No.
You gotta really be on it.
Oh no.
Yeah. What you'll learn is just to take all the time. Hello, Master Gerald. It's nice to see you. How do you feel about this VR experience, Master Gerald? Is it doing something for you?
What? No.
What? So, if you'd like to see us do a VR series, I would be totally down for that. Again, we'll probably show you a little bit of Fallout just to kind of wet your whistle. Because Fallout 4 is good, but it is older than this as a VR experience, so it is worse. The controls are somehow worse than this, even though this has kind of a curve, you know? I think you can do all sorts of cool shit. Like, I think you can, like, bash with the rear of it, maybe? Like, even the rear of your spear, maybe? But either way, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Isn't that fucking neat? So you have all sorts of kind of new options there. I think you found the place. And this is your town. It's got people in it. And so the thing about this is, like, you'll start playing, and then 3 hours have passed. Because you just realize, like, how much of this game you spent, like, looking at your phone while you're walking somewhere, or, like, not really paying attention. Don't attack the chickens. You know better than that. Oh, God.
To be fair, it was a rooster.
It's making me motion sick. Well, I can't deal with it IRL. At the very least, you're only seeing one side of it. About to make a delivery. Anyway, don't be motion sick. So other cool things that you have in this VR thing here. They have funny ideas, like you can actually watch regular videos, but they'll make it seem like you're in a movie theater, which is a funny idea. It's actually kind of cool. It works pretty well. There's a bunch of free games that I still haven't tried. I haven't had as much time to really mess with it as I want to, but you know how it is. Here's the worst thing you can do. Walk near a cliff, it's the fucking worst. He does not like to be stabbed. These fucking guys are getting fucked up. No, it feels like you're really killing the shits. Is that some hot ore? That's a goat. Why does this make me more motion sick than when I use my Oculus? I wonder why. And I thought before that we were getting both sides of it. Maybe I'm just have it on the wrong thing here, but I think we can do both and have it not look so shitty. We'll fix that after this episode. But it's fucking neat. He's chasing his goat. It's fucking goat race. I want the goat to still be right there. Just like every step of the way is right next to you.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path of high ground.
Alright, I think what we'll do, I think we'll call it an episode here. I'm going to see if we can't correct the kind of lens thing, because I think we can. And we'll see you on the next thrilling episode if that works for you guys. Thank you again.